All right, guys. Tonight's set of notes is entitled The Executive Branch. We're continuing our look at the articles of the Constitution. We've done Article 1, the Legislative Branch. Now we're moving on to Article 2, the Executive Branch. We learned yesterday that the main function of the legislative branch is to make the laws. The main function of the executive branch is to enforce the laws. And the president is the head of the executive branch. He is the chief executive of the United States. So we're going to spend a lot of time when we're talking about the executive branch talking about the president. So some basic facts about the president. Presidents serve 4-year terms with a limit of 2 terms consecutively. So they can only serve 2 terms as a president. To become president, your qualifications, you must be at least 35 years old, and you must be a native-born U.S. citizen, meaning you must be born in the United States. This includes the 50 states. It includes military bases overseas as well. Some of the powers that the president has. The president can propose legislation to Congress. The president can approve or veto laws that Congress passes. The president is also commander-in-chief of the military. He is in charge of the armed forces. The president will also oversee foreign relations. So when we're negotiating treaties or trade contracts or alliances with other nations, it is through the executive branch that is done. And the president also has the power to appoint justices to the Supreme Court. Now, the president has a lot on his plate, so he needs some help, and he has a large amount of advisors. First of all, he has his immediate staff, including the Vice President of the United States, as well as other members of the White House staff. Also, there are a lot of departments within the executive branch, and the head of each of these executive departments serves as a member of the president's cabinet. And the cabinet members will advise the president on matters that are related to their department. Currently, there are 15 of these departments in the executive branch. Some of them you were probably familiar with. Some of the most important ones are the State Department, which is in charge of foreign relations. Department of Justice is in charge of the legal system at the federal level. Education Department, obvious. And then Defense Department, which includes the military. So all of these department heads, all of these departments have a head, a secretary in most cases, who serves in the president's cabinet and work to advise the president. And each of these departments carries out specific functions as related to enforcing the laws of the United States.